Hello and welcome everyone to another review of NTech Review. Today I'm gonna take a closer look to the Google Nexus 7. This is the 32GB model. So let's get started. At the front we can see basically only the 7-inch display and the front-facing camera. The screen has a resolution of 1280 by 800, which is a pixel density of 212 ppi. The camera has a resolution of 1.2 megapixel, and when we go over to the left side we only see the dock connector over here. The top of the device, nothing. The right side has the on-off switch and the volume rocker. The bottom we find the micro USB port and the 3.5mm headphone jack, and then at the back we see the Nexus branding, also the ASUS branding because it's manufactured by ASUS, and then there is the speaker. Inside we find the quad-core CPU, the NVIDIA Tegra 3. There is 1 GB of RAM, and this model has 32 GB of storage. If we turn the device on, like so, we can see that it's running Android 4.2 Jelly Bean. There are now 2 notification centers. One is the regular one, the old one. Everyone knows this one, where you can see messages or email updates, and then the other one is for often used settings like the brightness, some battery information, the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. That's the second notification center. The fast responding software in combination with the great CPU, the NVIDIA Tegra 3, makes this a very nice tablet to use and play games with. Also, the 7-inch form factor is great for gaming. When you turn it over to landscape mode, it's great to hold in one hand or two hands for gaming. Inside there is also the 4325 milliamp battery, and that powers your device for about 9 hours. But of course, if you play a lot of games and play or do battery intensive apps, the 9 hours is not going, you're not going to get 9 hours out of it. The Nexus 7 has 5 home screens that you can fill up with a large choice of widgets or shortcuts, and some new feature is that it automatically replaces widgets or resizes widgets if necessary. And then the next thing I want to discuss are some pros and cons about this device. I'm going to start with the pros. The price, it's a very, not cheap, but very good price for what you get. Then the CPU, the NVIDIA Tegra 3, is a very good CPU for tablets and phones. The display is a very gorgeous display with nice brightness and great color. Because it's a Nexus device, you get a lot of updates, a lot faster than other devices. Then the next thing are the things I don't really like about this tablet. One is that it is no SD card slot, so no expandable storage. And then the other thing is that it has no rear facing camera, but that's not a problem for me. I don't use my tablet to take pictures. I know some people do, but it's not a real problem for me. So if we can rear-facing camera, open up the menu, and we go to the settings. Over there you can see that it's possible to add users, so you can have multiple users on one device. Pretty good. Then the next thing I want to show you is the software information. So there you can see it. Android 4.2.1, and if we hold this large jelly bean, then you can see that we have some nice animation over here. Let's go back. Then another thing I like about this product that I forgot to say is Google Now. You can go to Google Now on two different ways. One is the swipe up like this, or the other one is just go to the application, and here is Google Now. There you can see it. It's like the Siri from Apple, but I think this is a little bit better. It's a lot faster, and the voice is more human than the like robotic voice of Siri. And here you can see the sample cards, the weather. And if you go to another place, Google Now knows where you live. You don't have to insert your address or something. Google Now automatically knows where you live, and it will ask you if you want to drive home, or that's because I said Google. It will ask you if you want to drive home. Let's go out. So the other thing I want to show you is the amount of widgets. These are all widgets. That you can place on your home screen. And here are the applications, like these games. And let's go back. The device has no physical buttons. You will have to do it with the 3 on-screen ones: the back, home, and the recent applications. If you press this one, you can see the recent applications. You can swipe them out, or if you press it, you go to the application. So this was my review of this Google Nexus 7. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you have a question, leave a comment here, or send me an email or something. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.